Happy June. Today is June the 11th, and we're going to do a little garden tour. We're going to start here right on the patio with two plants that I just recently bought. I bought a lime tree, and I'm sure you all might be able to figure it out without looking at the tag, but this is a pineapple plant. I bought the Matt Stringer nursery, which is closing their business, and I'm very sad because that's the closest one to me. That's an actual nursery, but oh well. And we have here, this is also from Stringer, pink lemonade blueberries, and then we have some Meyer lemons. So I have a lemon and a lime and blueberry and pineapple. Over here on my seedling table, which I'm hoping to build a bigger one and a better one, we have some chives. We still have some onions. This is a tomato plant, part of a tomato plant that I pulled up, and I just stuck it in here, and I was gonna say it's on its last leg, and I pulled it up and I saw that it had some roots, so I'm just gonna let that root and come back to life. We have some more onions. And then we have a pepper plant that I evidently, I don't know. Long story. And then on this table, we have a bunch of squash. I have some butternut squash, some lemon squash, and I don't remember what else. But they are coming up nicely. These should be the last, should be the last seeds that I sow, but you know, for this summer months. And as we go into my little janky garden gate, which fell down and it's just leaning up, but it still works right at the moment, we will get that fixed. Let's come on into the garden. It is still bunny proof, which is good. This wonderful, lovely, look at this guy here. This is my sunflower. It's so beautiful. I love it. We're going to come to the little squash alley. This beautiful, lovely is taking up my my path. I'm going to probably move them. But this is full of lemon squash. And look at that. I've got some new ones coming up. This guy is just loving this container, and I'm so happy. And I have another sunflower next to the big one. There's a small one, if you will. We'll just go around. I'll just step over here. This row of greens is our radishes, and we step over. All right, so here we are on little squash lane here. We have, I believe this is either a dragon egg or a lemon cucumber. I'm not even really sure. Here's some more. I think these are silver slicers. I have, look at this guy down here. I gotta pull that guy out before he gets too big and too tough. Oh yeah, he's about ready to come out. Look at this. I think this is a dragon egg cucumber. And look at that, beautiful. Uh-oh, got a little spot on him, but that's okay. And then I have another one right here that's growing. I don't know if you can see that down there. There we go. This leaf is in the way. There we go. Okay. And then we have some more squash. I think these are silver slicer zucchini or silver slicer cucumbers. And then some other guys, I'm not even really sure. And then we have another sunflower here. This is a pumpkin that I bought, and he's just been eaten up by the sun and just not doing well. I don't know. Yeah, it's a Howden. I don't know. All right, so then we have all of our onions. And we have this one that's bulbing down here nicely. I should probably cover it up some more. but they look good. I probably can cut off these tops. Yeah, just want to make sure they don't go to flower because it's been really warm here. Now look at this flower. This is another sunflower, and I'm going to step back over. All right, here we go. New garden bed that I have here. This is my pepper bed. I put all my little plants in there. We have some banana peppers that are coming up nicely. Those are starts that I bought. These are seeds that I sowed, that I started. This is 2 tomatillo plants, and they are just covered in blooms, and so I should be getting some tomatillos. Very excited about that. This is my squash bed. Now this squash bed has got things in it like watermelon squash and spaghetti squash, and they have got some fruit. There's one right there. There's a little guy right there. There's one way down. I don't know if you can see that down in there. Yeah, we've got lots of fruit coming up, and it's just going wild, and I'm loving it. Let me see if I see anything in here. So far I don't. Well, oh, there's some stuff down there. Oh, look at that guy. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, look at that one over there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Right there. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. So, I've got some pumpkins and squash. I mean, some spaghetti squash and watermelons. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look at, my goodness. Pepper, guys. Pepper, pepper. That is a bell pepper. Is that a little worm down there? He looks like he got fried. And then we have over here a beefsteak in a pot that is flowering nicely. There's one tomato right here coming up real nice. Let me move my hand. Maybe that'll help you guys see. There we go. And we have lots of, you know, things that are, I'm coming out here diddling my flowers so they will pollinate nicely. Oh, look at that. So, oh, sucker trying to come up. Sorry, you don't get to stay. Okay. So I do pull my suckers off my tomatoes so we don't get a whole bunch of foliage. Down here are some more peppers that I did not know where to plant. I believe this guy is a pumpkin, and these are all beans, and they were looking really washed out before, but they are coming in nicely now. They're getting some green on them, so I'm really happy. It's because we've just had so much rain, and they were like struggling. I have 3 peppers. That guy's a pepper, that one's pepper, that one's pepper again. I didn't really have any room in the pepper bed. Yeah. And so everybody looks good. We have a sunflower right there. And then we come over here and we have space that I could put actually stuff, a container here. But anyway, we have a tomato plant that is just blowing up, and I have my first tomato turning red on this guy. This is a patio variety of tomato. I have a beet that is going to seed, and I want it to go to seed, so that's okay. I have some lettuce. I have another beet that has gone to seed. Some lettuce that I can probably cut on. I bet you it's delicious. I have my strawberries, which I probably won't get any strawberries on this one. This is the first year, so it might be, you know, another year before I actually see the berries. This is one that the berries are coming in nicely. I don't see any berries yet. I don't know what this is. I think this is just a weed that I can just yank out. Yep. Yank some of this weeds out of here. Okay, anyway, Then we have another little strawberry plant. And I'm gonna give this little guy here to my dog. Hey, Rusty. I don't know if you can find it, buddy. Yep, he got it. He loves those little bitty berries. Okay. Now in this pot, we have quite a few things going on here. I have potatoes in here, and I'm gonna presume, oh, and I've got a squash of some kind in here. Okay, so I've got a squash of some kind in here. I've got some potatoes in here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so potato and squash. Here's my corn. One variety of corn. Here's another variety of corn. Horseradish, first year doing that. My other corn, which I'm super excited, looks really good. I have another pepper plant that I didn't know where to put. I don't remember what this is. I know this is basil, lemon basil, and a mandarin orange basil. It smells so good, guys. It smells so good. Here's another potato plant that's got some corn growing in it, as well as some beans growing in it. I'm very excited about that. Here's a blueberry plant. This is more potatoes with some carrots in there. This is another tomato plant right here that I need to pot. This has got chives in it. No, not chives. I always say that. It's cilantro. And some of it has gone to seed, and I'm allowing that. We have some sunflowers growing right here. And then tomato bed. We have a tomato bed. And this guy is got flowers all over it. We have some more tomatoes with flowers on them. Little tomato in a pot. Oh, I see a sucker that I'm gonna have to get rid of right there. Sorry, you don't get to stay. And it looks like we've got a flower coming up. That's very exciting. Some flowers. Just a flower mix. We have some more tomatoes. These guys are growing a little slower because they get a lot more shade than the front row. And this is popcorn. Now this bucket, I literally I threw some of my popcorn kernels from my name brand popcorn into a Ziploc bag with a wet paper towel and put it on my windowsill in my kitchen. About a week later, they sprouted. I put them in this bucket, and this is literally about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to find a home for these because they're not gonna make it there. But that is it. That's my entire garden. There's my cutie, my little dog. This is what we're looking like. And I'm very happy with how everything is looking. I got to get rid of some of this tall grass. My plan was to put down some wood chip mulch between the beds so that I have a place to walk, and I'm probably going to do that. I just need to do it. It's just been so busy, you know, with everything else, and it's been super duper rainy. But and believe it or not, this is not even as big as I really want this garden. I think I'm gonna expand next year that way so that I can have, you know, longer rows and everything, because we've got the room and it's just, you know, it's not being used, and you know, I'm really the only one that spends most of my time out here. And hopefully I'm going to be able to get a potting shed over here next to our shed, put a potting shed right here. That's my neighbor's shed, but and so that is where I'm at today on this Saturday morning, June 11th. I hope everybody's garden is looking green and lush and wonderful. I'm going to walk over here because I had bought a spaghetti squash that went to seed on the inside, and I just threw some seeds down over here to see what they would do. I don't think they're growing very well because they don't get a lot of sun. Here is one of those seeds that is trying to live, and here's another one. I figured the bunnies would be getting it by now. I don't know what this is. This looks like some kind of food. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming along the walk with me on this Saturday morning. And may your gardens continue to grow. Bye-bye.